Good morning, Year 5. I can't believe we've got to Thursday already. So, today we are going to be planning our biographical writing. So, we are going to be planning for the next few days to make sure we've got every piece of information we could possibly need to write a fantastic biography. So, before we start, I've just got a little reminder. What is a biography? And I'm hoping at this point you're all shouting at the screen telling me what a biography is, because we should remember from Monday. So a biography is a detailed third person, so we covered third person yesterday, account of another person's life story. So our person's life story is Isaac Newton. So it contains basic information about the subject's life, the place of birth, education, interests and achievements. Now, we should have covered all these topics when we did our fact file on Monday and found lots of information about Isaac Newton to help us answer those questions. Now, here I have a planning sheet for our biography writing. So if you get a clean piece of paper, or if you've got a book that you are doing your work in, you can do it on those, I really don't mind. We are going to have the title as Isaac Newton because he is the subject of our biography. And we're going to focus on our introduction first. So I've written 5 W's, so 5 questions for you to answer about Isaac Newton, which will make a short paragraph for our introduction. Just a little summary of Isaac Newton's life, his achievements, and who he is as a person. Now, tomorrow we're going to be looking at a waggle introduction, and I'll show you how we make it formal and we can stop it from being informal, because we need to remember that when we use third person and passive voice, that will make it sound more formal. So, the next ones you're going to move on to are these 4 paragraphs here. Now, these 4 headings are the names of our 4 short paragraphs that we're going to be writing our biography. So, I've put some prompts for you here to help you with what you should be including in the information for his early life. I don't want you to write a full paragraph, because that would just be you writing your biography planning. And in school, we always do a paragraph at a time so we can come back and edit it. So what I'd like you to do is just a couple of sentences or a few bullet points in chronological order, so make sure it's in the sequence, to show where he was born, his family life and early schooling and things like that. So when it comes to you writing your early life paragraph, you can write it in chronological order, and it'll make it easier when you make it into a paragraph. So here we've got college and career, so a lot of key things happened in Newton's life at this time. So again, I want you to write it in chronological order, so make sure it goes in order of how it happened. And that again will help you when you write your paragraph for this one. Now, this one will probably be a bigger paragraph because a lot of things happened in Newton's life at this point. Then we've got his scientific discoveries. So he hasn't just discovered one thing. You should have found out that there are a couple of things, or even more than a couple of things, that Newton has discovered and that we still use today. So this paragraph will be quite wordy. It'll have lots of key vocab in from what you have found from your research, and this is where you will explain what his discoveries are and what they have done for modern science. And then interesting facts, this is going to be bullet points in our final biography writing. So if you just pop in some key facts that you want to include in your biography, and they will stay the same when you write your final piece. Okay, so this is how we normally do our planning at school. We make sure we have key information so that when we come to writing, we can change those points into much better sentences, and they don't stay as bullet points, they become longer sentences to create a paragraph. Okay, so happy planning.